So today we're gonna take a look at my black-blue deck. It's actually black with a blue splash, as you can see. The Ancestral to the right. Here is the deck. I've been working on it for quite some time, and now that I got the Underground Seas, I can finally play with this deck. So let's take a look card by card. So 10 swamps. Nothing to say here. I've calculated the mana curve, and 10 swamps plus the Underground Seas seems right. I mean, nothing to say here. Just 10 swamps, because it's mostly black cards. So the Underground Seas, we got a playset. So blue or black mana, they're the perfect dual land, and you know, they're just beautiful. And the sea is the best dual land. So we got here the playset of Mishra's Factory, which is, well, colorless mana, but can turn into a creature, and it can actually block and then pump itself, so be careful. It's an awesome land. It's actually one of my favorite lands, but I don't own the Antiquities ones, so sorry. This is 4th edition, so we also have 2 strip mines, Antiquities and 4th. Well, I mean, this is Eternal Central. This is an EC deck, so it should have 4 strip mines, but I only used 2 because I need a lot of black mana, and I also need blue mana to cast some spells like Time Walk and stuff. So yeah, just destroy the worst, or I mean the best, depends how you look at it, but you just destroy the enemy's lands, or you add 1 colorless. So pretty decent lands. Urborg. It's a legendary land, so only 1, but it can remove first strike or swamp walk, and this is old school, so it's actually useful. So I'd trade a swamp for Urborg in a second. So that's the mana base. I mean, we have stuff like Lotus and Soul Ring that can add mana, but these are the lands. So the creatures. Black Knight, protection from white, awesome. First strike, awesome. It's a 2/2, it's like your little soldiers. And the hippies. So Hypnotic Specter, it costs 3 mana, so it can be a turn 1, and it's flying, and the opponent must discard a card when damaged. So it's an awesome creature. I wish I could run like 12 of them. And it's flying, it's evasion, you know? So next we have the Juzams. So sorry for the sleeves. Some sleeves are black, some are green, and some are transparent. So sorry, I'm still working on the deck, but it's ready. This is the final version so far. So yeah, Juzam, the best creature. You know, it's cool. It's a 5/5 for 4. Yeah, that's not 2 black mana. Secondly, there's actually a 2 there. So it's one of the strongest creatures ever. Well, I know it's cool. So Sengir Vampire, it's the finisher. I mean, It's a flying 4/4. Gets a counter when one of the enemy's creatures dies. So when Sengir damaged it, so flying 4/4. I mean, it's like double the power of Hypnotic Specter. So spells. Dark Ritual, well, it's like free mana. I mean, you must use this card. Okay, so Tourach, new card. So I didn't use this card before because my list was kind of Swedish-like. So it's from Fallen Empires, crap, but it's actually an awesome card because for 2 black mana, the opponent discards 2 cards. So you couple that with Mind Twist, and it's like game over. Greed, or Cupija, Italian Legends. So it takes a little to get on the board, but you can pay 1 black mana to draw cards. You lose 2 points of life. This is in Italian, so sorry, but that's basically it. It's a draw engine, so something to... I'm testing this card, but just don't kill yourself with the card, you know, because there's just... Don't use it 3 times in a row, you know, unless you're gonna lose the game. So, yeah. So Sinkhole, yeah, Sinkhole destroys 1 land for 2 black mana, and in a way, that's why I only use 2 strip mines, besides the other mana issues, because I have a playset of Sinkhole, you know, so I get to keep my lands, and I destroy any land, so awesome sorcery. Drain life. So this can be removal or can be a finisher. It actually is quite costly. I mean, you have to pay an extra black mana besides the casting costs just to drain the life of a creature or an opponent. So yeah, I like this card. So 2 copies because well, just because. So Mind Twist, yeah, like one of the best black cards ever. So this card's just use it. Great card, man. So Demonic Tutor. So the Demonic Tutor is actually not a reserve list card, but it's one of the best black cards because you can search for any card that you need, put it on the board after a while or immediately. So and I like the demon with the pentagram. I mean, thank God today we don't have these kinds of, you know, the artwork is amazing. These kind of cards are not popular nowadays. People want to see Godzilla and stuff. I know I do, but still. So Black Lotus, I mean, 3 mana of any color, of any 1 color. So it's part of the mana base too. It costs 0. So if you can afford it, I use International Edition. But if you want to run Alpha or Beta, Unlimited, it's your choice, man. So Mox Sapphire, the Mox, it's great because you can play a land and play the Mox. Then you have 2 mana. This one is a blue one. It's like collectors or something. So, Chaos Orb. Chaos Orb is the best removal ever. I mean, you get to flip the cards. And this one is a beta. So, yeah. Soaring. So, actually, makes the game goes faster for you. Because you have the 2 colorless. And it's an artifact. So it's insanely powerful. The Mox Jet, same deal as the Sapphire. Sorry, Sapphire, Jet. So this is black mana. Awesome. So, Nevinyrral's Disc to reset the boards. It's not always useful, but gotta have one. It's just one because multiple copies weren't working with my deck. But still. So, Ancestral Recall, the blue cards. So this is the reason that I'm playing the blue splash. To use Ancestral and Time Walk. I mean, if you don't know these cards, you should do some research because, for 1 blue mana, you draw 3 cards, or force the opponent to draw 3 cards. I mean, it's the most powerful cards ever printed. And this one is international. And the Time Walk, take an extra turn. I mean, who doesn't want to play that, right? So, this is the deck. So, let's take a look at the sideboard. So, this is the sideboard. We got Paralyze. It neutralizes a creature. I mean, unless the opponent has a lot of mana. Terror is just removal, but it's for decks of other colors. Or decks that aren't artifact decks, because it doesn't work if the target creature is black or an artifact. Actually, the Paralyze artwork by Enigmatics is quite awesome. So, 3 terror, 2 Icy Manipulator. It's good against artifacts, or if you're having a problem with a land, or kind of like removal. So, this is an EC legal deck. So it's important to notice that there are no proxies here, unless you consider collector's edition proxies. So Gloom, it's good against the deck, so that matters, and against white decks. So pretty cool. I have a 4th one, but it's summer magic, and it's like it could be created 9/5 or 10. So I'm not gonna play with the card, but I have these revised ones. Antiquities. So 3 Energy Flux, blue card in the sideboard. It's also against the deck because let's read the text. All artifacts in play now require an upkeep cost of 2 in addition to any other upkeep costs. So if not, the artifact is discarded. So it's good against artifacts too, artifact decks. So Black Vise, if the opponent is drawing too much cards, just slap this on. So Black Vise, yeah. And finally, Maze of Ith, which it's from the dark, and it does not give you mana, but still neutralizes a creature, so awesome. And so this is the sideboard, and that was the deck. So before I end this video, I just had to show you my Summer Magic Gloom. Look how perfect it is. It's perfectly centered, and the corners are awesome. So yeah, that's it. Subscribe. I'm participating in the 100 subs challenge. So if you sub, then I'll probably open a box of Iconic Masters. But I really like old school, so I know it's video games too. So you know, we should subscribe. And thanks for watching, ladies and guys and everybody. And bye bye.